On the last video, with the enormous help of John Petty with making the videos, I explained details of the history of the apple tree. Now I would like to concentrate on the trees in your garden. If you planted the trees yourself, you will know the varieties, but often the trees in your garden, for example, when you moved and you got another garden, and in that new garden there are apple trees, often you have no idea what the name is. Now, is there any way simply to identify the different types of fruit? I think the most important thing to remember is that we must narrow down the options. With other words, it will help to start off with if you can separate the apples which are cooking and which are eating. 9 cases out of 10, the cooking apples are green to very green. Sometimes they are very large, slightly colored apples, but mostly they are green. And then you have the dual purpose apples. So in other words, are there any green eating apples? Yes, there are, like for example Granny Smith, but we will come to that later. So we've already narrowed down the range whereby we've separated the eating apples from the cooking apples. The next important thing is the color of the fruit. And with the color of the fruit and the shape and the size of the fruit and the season of the fruit are the 4 most important points which we got to get right. Now, you couldn't do it without the help of the Royal Horticultural Society publications. For example, and I'll show you, this is the fruit manual put together by Robert Hogg in 1883. Thereby all the fruits which are grown in the gardens in Britain. He has no pictures because at that time there was no way of making pictures. There's no pictures, but there is very detailed for every fruit, how it is and when, what it looks like, and when it should be harvested and how long can be stored. But that was 135 years ago. So now there is another new publication with the most beautiful paintings and publication of every single apple tree, and that has been put together by Rosie Saunders. And this is such a superb book. If you can either get it via the library or you buy it, you can 8 times out of 10 identify yourself the apple tree and its fruits in the garden. So what I would like to do now is to tell you a bit more how we set about it. It is important that you realize there are something like 3,000 registered varieties. So it is impossible to say you're 100% sure, but in practice it means apple trees which have been planted over the last 50 years are well described and are well photographed, and apples pictures made via the apple book, and so you will know that. Apples which were registered before that period, so 50 years ago and more, can you identify those apples also? You can, and you have to use the same method of identification. Now, important thing by determining which variety it is, the following points should be taken your attention. The color of the fruit, the shape of the fruit, the size of the fruit, and the season when it is ready to eat. It is very important that you don't use old apples. With other words, there must be good apples, representative of the apples of the whole of the tree. Apples come in different sizes, but you will find, and different shapes, but you will find that overall, from a certain variety, the apples are either round or oblong or conical. With the apple's color varies from green, there's another green one but a different shape, oblong, or red, or yellow, or russet. Sometimes the season will produce, there's conical apples, but that's not very often. The other thing is the size of the fruit. Now the size, you must remember, depends not only on the genetical makeup of the fruit, but also on the season. In other words, if it is very dry, the apples are usually smaller unless you irrigate. When you have a very heavy crop, apples are usually smaller. Therefore, it's so important that if from year to year, if you can, try to thin the fruits out. In other words, remove in early June often half the number of fruits in order to give the fruit sufficient time and energy to produce a crop next year. If you don't do that, you will find you have a very heavy crop one year and the next year you got nothing. When should be the time of identification? The identification time is really when the apples are right or nearly ready to part from the tree. So lift the apple with a slight twist, and if the apple comes away from the tree, that is the right time to have the apples identified. And so what else can you do to make sure you have the right varieties? Well, it's the length of the stalk. Oh, the length of the stalk is, you see, that is very long stalk there, and here that is an old-fashioned English apple, Lycox's. The stalk is thick and short, thick and short. This one is more of the golden delicious type. It is long and thin. So also what is important is that the actual basin of the tree apple is different. And so in the books of Rosie Saunders, she will describe exactly what it is, and so that is another point of identification. Another point of identification is the actual eye. That is the eye. Some of them are deep eyes and other eyes are very shallow. That's a shallow one. So that's another way of looking at it. Then there is the so-called cavity, and the cavity is around there. Now this is a deep cavity. You can see the stalk is really deep in there, and this is a shallow cavity. In fact, there is no deep depth at all. So that is also a very good point to recognize it. Finally, and this is what I always do myself, once you have looked at all those different points, and they're highlighted in Rosie Saunders' book, if you looked at all those different points, take the trouble to take an apple and bite in it and taste it. And the taste of apples, they're all different. And taste it again, and that will give you a very good indication. And the actual tasting, therefore, also is important to separate the cooking apples from the eating apples. A cooking apple is sour, an eating apple is sweet or nearly sweet. I hope this will help you to identify your fruits in the garden. Thank you for watching.